Uh-oh, is Eric frozen?
Yeah.
Eric. Hello, everybody. Our host is having technical difficulties.
He's frozen in time.
Yeah. Eric, you're going to have to go out and come back in.
He's big time frozen.
Yeah. Give him a moment. Eric's having a bad day today, you guys. Hello, everybody. We have our statue down there. I'm going to pull him out. He can come back.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another fine edition of the Live Coin Q&A. Sans Eric. But yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Hope everyone's doing good. And we have a pretty nice lineup of coins to talk about this evening. First and foremost, I guess we're going to go ahead and do a quick little run around of everybody on the panel. And then we'll announce what's coming up from the U.S. Mint. You guys know that the Morganson Peace Dollars will be going on sale here momentarily. So I guess I'll start with me. Very rarely do we start with the wannabe host. But I'm Sean. You guys know me as Blue Ridge Silverhound on the old tube. Yeah, I've been collecting coins for over 25 years. Originally got started in it from my dad. He got me hooked, and at first I wasn't hooked. I thought it was boring, but yeah, there's nothing like collecting money. And I didn't really get to know, varieties and things like that until way later in the 2000s. So this was back, when I became a strapping young adult. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I collect all U.S. type, even dabbled in Canadian coins for a good 15 years, and I also love currency. So anything paper money is right down my alley. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, that's me. Thank you everyone for coming by. We're back at it again. So whoever's next, feel free.
You pick it. Tag.
How about Sea Moose?
Sea Moose.
Yeah, there he is.
Sea Moose. My name's Carl, or otherwise known as Seamus Omaha, and I'm one of the new guys on the block here. And my forte is Lincoln Memorial cents and searching through BU rolls of those, and filling Dansko albums with modern U.S. currency coinage. And now I'm working on some video content and presentations for educational topics in numismatics. So that's keeping me busy as well. Next is Jeffrey.
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. Well, my name is Jeff, and I've got a YouTube channel, Jeff Stanley Coins and Octane. I've been trying to put out a little content here and there. One of my things that I like to do is educate and inform. I have been collecting for about 35 years now. I started when I was it's longer than that, because I started when I was 12, and I'm just over the 50 mark. So a lot longer than that. I've got probably 3 different ages that I collected in. Like a lot of collectors, you put it down when you reach college age, and then hopefully you pick it back up when you get to be in your 20s. And that's what I did. And then I put it down again, and then I picked it back up probably about 2010. And it's that point, very much like Sean, I picked up variety collecting and learned how to cherry pick varieties, and went back and first started cherry picking out of my own collection, and found a lot of stuff that I was fortunate to pick up along the way that was in fact a nice variety. That was a nice thing to find. Let's see, series I collect, Indian head cents, Lincoln head cents. I'm most known for collecting nickels. Jefferson nickels on back to shield nickels now, and even 3-cent nickels. Hey, Adam. Actually, since Adam showed up late, let's go ahead and pick on Adam.
I knew you were going to say that.
Hello, everyone. My name's Adam, Coins and Ghouls, and I really enjoy this hobby. I like cherry picking dealer stock and eBay, and I do a lot of grading with bulk grading with Lincoln Cents, and I like to cherry pick rolls and find new discoveries.
Yay, Adam. Oh. Rock on, dude. Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm having a day. Blues Coins here. I was supposed to be hosting tonight, but I'm having difficulties with camera, computer, internet, and just life in general. So if you see me disappear, it's because computer problems again. So it's going to be a joint venture with people picking up the pace and keeping the show going if I just happen to not be presently here. Era variety collector. I'm also collect sets, all the wheat pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars. I enjoy finding high grade stuff and filling my dance codes up with them. I'm also really getting into the Jefferson Nickel series, and I am working on getting a graded set of those, at least MS65 or higher. And that is proven to be a chore. But I have been picking up some really nice examples in high grade. So it's a work in progress. I've been absent for a while. I've been dealing with my own personal home life issues here. So it's good to be back. I'm getting back into it slowly. And I'm supposed to host tonight, but
you are the host.
And everything, that just ain't going to happen. So we'll just keep the show rolling. And if I just happen to be gone, I'm sure Paula or Sean will step in and fill in for me. So welcome, everybody. Hello, panel members. Thank you for being a part of tonight's show.
Well, brother, you know we got your back, Jack. Anyways,
don't you
no more. No
all right. So right off the bat here, we got
don't forget the chick. You're forgetting the chick.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, meow.
She's one bad mamma jamma. That's for sure.
No, I don't ever want to miss my opportunity to talk.
No.
You normally don't.
I normally don't. That's very true. They aren't. You're not telling me anything everybody doesn't already know. So everybody in here pretty much knows me. My name's Paula Bloom. I don't have a YouTube channel anymore. This is it. If you see me around on your channels and in the community, it'll be on this channel, 5-Coin Q&A. So say hi, because it's usually me. Sometimes, it's not always, though. It could be one of the other guys. So you better be nice. Anyway, I'm going to take an opportunity real quick, my opportunity here, to say hi to everybody. So I want to say hi to Ant, Big Bubba, Chris's Coin Channel. There's our Chris. He's got some stuff going on, so he's going to stay in chat. And Coin Dragon, they're two of our panel members. Say hi to them. David Carlisle, Eddie Jams, Farm Dog, I'm Gameo. Ida, hi Ida. Linda Wallace. I got something to say about Linda too in a minute. Lucy Cosentino, C Monkey Metal, Shannon Smith. I don't know. I'm going down the list. David Carlisle. If I missed you, hi. So one thing I wanted to say about Linda Wallace is Linda Wallace, if you have ever been to Coins for Amateurs channels or several other channels around, you know Linda Wallace makes the most legendary Linda Wallace necklaces. You cannot buy them. You can only win them. She actually sent us some to give away. And I forgot to tell the guys. So they are right here. I've got them in bags. So when Sean does the giveaway of the book tonight, I'm going to go ahead and whoever wins, I will send a Linda Wallace necklace out with it. So you'll get 2 packages.
What's the new book? Let's see.
So thank you very much, Linda Wallace. Everybody.
Very nice. Very nice.
Something a little bit different.
Yeah.
All right. This is the book that we're giving away tonight. It's U.S. type. So what's different in here is there's no colonials. There's no commemoratives. There's none of that oddball weird stuff that you see in the red book. It's all U.S. type from half cents all the way up to gold. That's right, baby. Eddie Jams had mentioned that the 1910 matte-proof Lincoln cents are a tad bit on the expensive side, and yes, they are. Am I echoing?
I think it. Is it?
Yes, it's not me. I muted myself.
Is it this thing?
It might be.
Hello?
I had it all set up.
Blues, I noticed when you muted yourselves, it was better. So maybe it's on yours.
Now, do I sound somewhat normal?
No, it went away.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it's Eric.
You're sounding sexy as always, son.
Well, thank you, beautiful. Yeah, that's a nice thing to say.
All right, I turned my speakers down a little bit and turned them. Did that help with the echo?
You are crackly. It's like someone took a bunch of saltines and like crushed it up in front of a microphone.
The echo is better though now. I don't really hear echo.
I'm wondering if I'm losing my webcam.
Oh, I hope not.
It's a couple of years old.
Yeah, and Dansko is a little bit behind the 8-ball in their production right now, as you guys know.
I heard they're not. I heard they're not going to be making it anymore.
What?
Oh, is it official now? They're just going to go back to doing presentation folders and
I don't know
and all that stuff.
I hear 1 month I hear they're not coming back. The next month I hear they are.
Yeah, I hear it too. And then all the supply comes out of the floodgates, through like Wizard Coin Supply and all of those guys. So I don't know, man. Yeah. Dansko albums are a little bit of a commodity on eBay, and it's really up to you if you want to pay that kind of money. It's ridiculous. But
echo on my end?
I don't know. Are you echoing? Anybody notice an echo?
It's just when he talks, I can hear it a little bit, but that's it.
Yeah, when he was,
Huh?
All right. I'm going to disappear for a minute.
Okay.
Settings and I'll be back.
Hey, Kenny Cross. How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Okay, Kenny's in. Hey, man. How you doing?
He's in the house.
Does it sound better now, you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds better. Okay. Yeah.
Eric can stay in the basement if he wants.
Poor Blues. He has had the day today. He is
having a day
today. So, yeah.
And his camera is freezing too. He's having camera visual type of stuff. All right. So tomorrow, the DNS Morgans will be available for pre-sale. Won't get shipped till about end of October. So what is that? 9 o'clock Eastern? Yeah?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
no. 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 o'clock.
9 o'clock Pacific, 12 Eastern.
Yeah.
So if you're interested.
11 Central.
11 Central. 10 Mountain. 8 o'clock Hawaii. In Alaska. Wherever you may be, there is going to be an actual US Mint event. So apparently, allegedly, the website's running decently. Probably good enough for you to score yourself. Well, it's up to 3 now for each of the coins. You can't order 10. So let it ride. So we got DNS tomorrow, and then a week from tomorrow, we got the final 2 coins, the P and the Peace. So the P Morgan and Peace dollar, which is indiscriminate of any sort of other mint mark. So you are just getting a P piece I know that's riveting, but I think that's that one that's going to perform the other three. That's going to be available.
That's why they didn't do Philly, Denver, and San Francisco. But I guess the 21 didn't have a Denver and a San Francisco. So
yeah,
why?
Yeah. 21 is just Philly. I mean, if we're hearkening back to the what is it? High Relief, 1921.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you didn't have a 21 Carson City either, or OMIT. So I don't know. They should have just done PD and S on piece.
Yeah, that's my thought. Because they did, in 1922 produce Denver and San Francisco. So I figure why not, right? But anyways, in any event, that is what's going on in the world of the coin news this week. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. And I would imagine that there's going to be all oodles of different types of product coming out this holiday season.
Yeah, did you already say on the 10th, right? The Philly and the
10th
Peace Dollar on the 10th, yeah.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be if you guys are still digging on the Silver Eagle Type 2 reverses, the S-Mint proof will be out, I think, next month, September. I don't know. It's going to be this fall sometime.
Show that, Jeff.
Let me see if I can get that.
That's that gold that's coming out there.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Wow,
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Wow.
I wish I had the money to buy it, but
that's the Liberty, right?
Yeah. I am not going to be able to afford that. That might be I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I might have to pull something off.
Is that a 1 ounce?
Yes, it's a 1 ounce.
Ooh.
1 ounce. The
24 karat
value on it is I think it's a 0.999.
Is it?
Yeah. In the value.
Is there a mintage already assigned to that as far as the number?
I believe so. Don't quote me on it. I think it may be 25.
Are they doing a silver in that too?
1,000.
The gold.
They may do a silver on it.
It'd be kind of cool if they did a platinum. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the palladium one that they do every year? The one with the Mercury dime obverse?
Mm-hmm.
That's the platinum or palladium eagle.
Palladium.
Right? Yeah. I've always wanted those, but they're really overpriced.
I think palladium's more expensive than platinum, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, it is.
Don't they do like a rhodium or something too? Or is that the black? I don't know.
A little nuclear, a little radiation didn't hurt anything.
I don't know, man. I just hang out here.
Yeah, I know the Royal Canadian Mint does a lot of rhodium type stuff. They even put little gemstones and all that great stuff in there as well.
Sean, on the ASC San Francisco, you said when does that come out?
Let's see here.
It says the 12th, correct? Of this month.
August 12th.
I am on that's the one I'm keeping. I'm on the enrollment for that one. So I don't have to fart around with it. But
that is August 12th. And then they will also have a 2-coin set with a W and S Mint set for the proof on August 24th.
Yeah.
So, and Paula, you had mentioned that the one selling this week is 200,000 for the mintage or product limit, rather. For
the ASC?
Yeah, the S-Mint.
San Francisco, 200,000. Yeah, it's 100,000 less than the W. And then even if you include the set that they're coming out with, there's still room there for something else. So I don't know what's going on. There's something fishy with that.
Yeah, well, they're doing the 2-coin set. That's going to be on the 24th.
Yeah, but what's the mintage in that?
I don't know. Let me see. Jeff, by the way, that gold is 12,500 for the mintage.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
because they did 300,000 of the W. 200,000 of the S. There's
there's no additional data on the actual sell page for that coin. They haven't put it up yet, which is strange because that coin is going to be available in 2 weeks.
But are they putting the S in the silver limited edition set?
The one at the end of the year?
Mm-hmm.
They usually do, don't they? Because it's all.
So that's probably the discrepancy.
Yeah. Yeah, that one has a to be determined date. The limited edition silver set. So yeah, I don't know what that would be. But that usually sells in like November. That's like the latest product of the year.
Yeah.
And it probably won't get a lot of sales because everybody's going to be getting their bill for all the Morgans they ordered.
Yeah, I would figure a lot of people are leveraging credit lines right now to get some of this stuff.
So this is an American Eagle gold 1 ounce uncirculated W also.
Yeah.
October.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
October. Yeah.
October 7th.
So
it's gonna be an expensive year.
Oh yeah. In addition to buying gifts for Christmas, the holidays. I mean,
Hi, Red.
Wow,
Yeah.
they're really milking the bejesus out of the mint product this year.
Yeah.
But
Two coin.
anyways,
Yeah, I've had a
that's
bad
just
taste
my
in
opinion on it.
Lose.
Saw there's a 2-coin reverse proof ASC. I saw that too. MC James, it's like at the bottom of the Mint website, I think. I don't know when that's coming out either. I think that's where I saw it. I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw that too. Those will be pretty. Those will be really pretty.
Hey, Sea Monkey Metals, did you get the 1 ounce, buddy, of that one, or did you get one of the other fractionals? He got one of the Type 2 reverse golds.
I did too, but I'm not keeping it.
Yeah, he didn't say what size though. And I'm like, oh, is it the 1 ounce?
No, I got the 10th ounce.
Yeah.
What 110? He got the 10th.
Yeah. And it's not. I'm not keeping it.
Does anybody know which one sold out first?
The set. I think the set.
The set, yeah, because that was what, 5,000 pieces or something.
Yeah, and then I think the 1/2 ounce was the next.
Thank you, Sai. That is some dedication right there. Thank you, man. We appreciate it. I'll speak for myself, but I also speak for everyone that we do appreciate it. Yeah, guys, lots of very pricey, interesting U.S. Mint product, for crying out loud. I don't know. I think the government's figuring out. Well, we got to figure out a way to get back our unemployment checks we've been doling out.
Atlanta.
I was like, geez.
But then you just turn around and flip it, and
yeah,
make double your money. And
you can. But I did notice. I noticed on the golds that their margins have gotten a lot wider on them. Like, wow, I can't believe they're asking this kind of money for this. Was it that 1/4 ounce they were selling for what, 7 something? I'm like $700 for a 1/4 ounce.
$315 for the 1/10.
That's $380. Is that what it was?
$315 for the 1/10.
$315. So
hi, Donna.
Is the CC still going for $400 some?
Yeah, like $350 to $400. A lot of fear of missing out type of buying there. People that wanted it and couldn't get it a few months ago. Now with the coins coming out here in the next 2 weeks, I think they're kind of going all in on that. So I don't know if that'll be the case when they finally reach the hands of its consumers in November, but we'll see.
The Morgan dollar is one of the most popular collected coins, and so if people are putting a set together or trying to.
Yeah.
They need them. So
it's just crazy. You could go out right now and buy a Mint State 65 like 84cc for about the same price, if not less.
I know. I would rather have one of those.
Yeah, same here. I mean, that is a solid grade right there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like Mint State 62 and 63 in those GSA CCs.
Yeah.
But 65, man, that is just an awesome grade.
They're nice looking too.
Yeah, they are. That's the type of grade where you just don't see a lot.
You don't have a lot of marks in the fields, or very few marks on the face, and it's a nice coin for that grade.
I agree.
And these are all going to be beautiful. So there's not going to be any conditional rarities or anything like that. These are all going to be beautiful. So
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take one of the CCs and I'm going to do a pocket piece of it for like 2 years straight and then grade it.
Yeah, and get a pour.
Pour one. It's going to be glorious.
Pop one.
Low ball. Nice.
It's going to go. Pour one, and then it goes all the way up to like proof 68 or something it is.
You make a rarity right there. People be buying it and spending like $5,000 on it.
Yeah, I doubt there's going to be a low ball set of those Morgans in the registry. That's for sure. I just want to do it just because it just sounds good. All right. So are we ready to take a look at some coins?
Yeah.
Well, Captain Jigga had a question in chat. Is it possible for a coin to be struck through a die cap on both sides? I have one that has every characteristic of struck through cap, but is on both sides. I mean, imagine, so reverse cap dies are more rare than obverse, but I imagine it could happen. So you could get, well, actually, I don't think
it can because the hammer die doesn't have a sheath around it to inhibit a cap to flare out over the die, whereas the anvil die, isn't it recessed?
Yeah,
right.
It comes up. Yeah.
So I don't know how a coin can.
But you can have reverse. I've seen reverse die caps.
Have you?
So I don't know. Yeah, start with the weight, Chris says. I mean, I imagine it could happen, but that would have to be really, because you'd have to get two coins in there, one first sticking to one and one sticking to the other, right?
Well, it's not impossible. Like on my pocket change market report, did you guys check out that die adjustment strike that's also double struck?
Yeah,
that was the most insane coin I came across. I'm like, really? This thing is in here and it's not graded? I don't know.
How much did it sell for? I can't remember what you said.
That's $379 or $399 or whatever it was cheap. Yeah, that thing was unique.
Yeah, Captain Jigga, send us photos, and like Chris said, get a weight on it and try to send as many pics as you can. I mean, it may be something we'd be able to look at real quick and just go, nope. But
yeah,
copper and weight is 3.2, 3.02. Okay, so normal. Yeah, so
it's entirely possible that you could have a reverse brockage, and then the coin being struck through a die cap at the same instance, where the coin doesn't eject on the strike.
It gets jammed. I think that's what Chris was talking about, it getting jammed up in there. So
yeah, or he says struck through grease, and I've seen
both sides. Yeah.
Sorry, my camera is all jacking up here.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Mike, I think it was Mike Diamond that was talking about that on one of the groups, talking about how it's not uncommon for, you see it a lot on the modern coins too, for grease to get in the striking chamber and stick to a die, but it moves around. before it actually falls out. It can move around in that strike, even though those coins are, what do they strike? 75,000 coins per minute or something like that. 72,000 per minute, something like that.
Well, that would also explain why like multiple bonded coins struck together. There's all sorts of weird stuff. And it's all situational,
But like the bat quarters, you see right on the, like around the eye on the mama bat, but you'll see it in different spots. So that's obviously a big chunk in there that's moved around in that striking chamber before it just. Yeah.
I got Blue's Coins avatar. I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? See?
Oh my God.
I knew that Blues was Sean's alter ego. I knew it.
So if you see Blue's Coins around in the YouTube community talking smack, it's probably Sean. Okay, we ready to look at some coins?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys have questions too. Pay attention. Chris and Frank are in the chat. Chris's Coin Channel and Coin Dragon. The people in blue there. You can always put the @ symbol and tag their name, and feel free to ask them questions too, because they're amazing. And Blues, there's Blues. He's in there too. He was under live Q&A.
And you folks, stay tuned toward the end. We're giving away this book right here. So, all right, let's go ahead and look at some coins.
All right.
I'll go ahead and read this one from the Coinstipated Texan. This one of 4 Morgans I purchased as a group for $129 shipped.
Wow.
I'll be back.
Oh, that's right. I have to move the picture. I'm doing pictures. I'm like, wait, why isn't it moving? Okay, so it's an 1888.
Oh.
We are in New Orleans.
Huh. The state is
what
known
this
for
one could
something.
be, anybody?
What could it be?
Look at that.
But that's
probably one of the most sought after VAMs that you could look for.
Is it a
Hot Lips?
It's a Hot List 50?
Yeah, it's a Hot Lips. It's the Hot Lips double die obverse.
Give us lots of kiss.
When the time comes, I've got that VAM World entry.
Oh, you got it pulled
ready
up?
to go. Yeah, when we're done looking at Texas coins.
Yeah, so it's a low grade example. Nothing wrong with that, especially when you're talking about a variety.
Yeah, these are still valuable in even lower grades. So
yeah, is the only pickup the lips?
The lips, and it's actually the whole profile in the front there, except on one example, you really can only see the lips.
I see. Okay, I want to make sure I'm showing all the pickup points, because that's key for any variety hunting right there. All right. And so what do you have, Carl?
There it is.
Wow.
Something happened to my Zoom on here. I don't know how to zoom in on this browser. panicking. Nope.
Okay, you just click on each photo and do it that way.
Hey, there we go.
Nice. Yeah, look at that nose too. Follow your nose. It always knows.
And you can tell on the Warren example that you don't really see the chin and the nose. You really just see the lip. That upper lip really is what you see on the Warren example. But
This is all we've got on this section of that. Go down to. There were more pictures. What happened?
there you go. See, that's more of a Warren example you can see there.
On our example here, you can see the nose. I was wondering when I was first going over it here, if that was one of the pickups, and sure enough, that is part of it. I'm going to be honest with you folks. I am not. I probably missed more VAMs than I found. That is not my forte.
They do take a lot of patience.
But I do try.
Do that.
I do try.
A lot of patience. There's so many listings that you have to go through, and you gotta. Usually, the date position is one of the best ways to identify which one you have. You know, you need at least in what direction you should start looking.
I took a rabbit back to the pet shop once because it had a hair lip.
I'm so bad with Morgans. I'm actually better with bust halves and overtons than I am with.
Carl, can we scroll up and see what the rarity on this one is? I can't remember which one it is. Okay, it's an I5 R5, so it's actually not that rare. And the interest factor is actually really high. So R7 is the highest it'll go. So that's the rarest Morgans. R7, then R6, and then R5. So this is right in the middle, roughly. A little bit more towards the rarer side, but.
Do we want to look at Texans coin some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to kind of peg down an approximate grade for his coin.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe a VG8, fine 12-ish kind of arena.
Yeah, I mean, because you got the.
Because let's see, PCGS actually has 6 graded in a poor 1, which at a poor 1, I guess you could still identify the lips and possibly the nose diagnostics. 15 in a was that fair 2, good 3, or about good 3 is 28. Yeah, so there's a lot of much lower low ball coins of this particular variety. So if we're looking at VGA to possibly 12, you're still looking at a coin that's worth around $80 to $100.
Yeah,
which seems about right for the grade.
And there's been several grading events. I mean, this one is not – a lot of people have graded their hot lips variety for sure.
Well, it's only one of the most notable
one dimple. Wow.
This is a coin right here that's in the red book as a yeah, it's a very impactful coin, and like Adam says, it's not particularly rare. I think the Scarface Morgan is probably more rare than this one.
And that's only rare unless it's the later die state. So if you see a Scarface in an early die state, it's not valuable until it gets into that late die state. Then that's when it gets expensive. But this is a very nice Morgan. They only have one DMPL. That's it. That was a Min State 60 dimple.
And what is a DMPL, Adam?
Deep mirror proof like. And it sold in 08 for $25,300. That was the last time it sold.
It was about 8-9 years ago when I was still hanging around the Collectors Universe forums. If you don't know what that is, it's actually PCGS's forum page. And someone had cherried one of these on eBay then. Got it graded. It came back like a Min State 64 or something like that.
Wow.
And ended up selling it for, I don't know. It was enough money to buy a really nice new car. I mean, that's how much. Because ultimately it got consigned to, I think, Heritage. After it was all said and done. But it was, man, it was the story back in like 2011 on those boards. Between that and the, I don't know if you guys know about the discovery of the 1919 Mercury with the DDO.
Yes.
That I would have a feeling it's going to be in the newest edition of the Cherry Pickers or guide whenever that comes out. But
yeah. Where'd you go, Paula?
I lost my internet.
You lost your internet?
Hey, we're getting some of that smoke over here, guys.
It's bad.
Take that stuff back. We don't want it.
It's so bad outside right now.
I think ours is coming from Canada, actually.
Ours is coming from the bootleg fire. Bad. Anyway.
Oh, and that's
what I meant.
The Scarface. Actually, they sold one of those on Pawn Stars. That's when I first learned about that one. So
Pawn Stars. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gotten some pretty cool stuff come in.
Yeah.
I see Hot Lips.
Didn't they get a 22 high relief piece in there too?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one where they some guy came in who won it in a poker game.
Yep, that's right. I remember that.
He brought it in there and got on the show with it.
Only in Vegas, I guess.
You know, everybody was happy, probably except for the guy who lost it in the poker game.
Yeah.
I had a friend that actually went to. I actually had a friend a few years ago that went to that gold and silver pawn shop, and he said that place is a dump. And there's like
I've been there.
There's like none of the cast that's there during the middle of the day. You know, they only go there to do filming.
Yep.
You know, so
and I was there. It was it's not even that big. It's not, it's not big. And
well, isn't Chum Lee in jail?
No,
that's what I heard.
He has a candy shop across the street, and he's usually the one that you'll see if you go over there, but you hardly see anybody else.
I thought he was in jail. I'd rather go to his candy shop.
I'm like, I don't see the old man there.
Well, he passed away, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did.
Not to go down a rabbit hole, but I actually have a NGC slabbed Lowell W that's was found by Chum Lee that a buddy of mine got me when he was out in Vegas.
Wow, that's cool.
That's a one of one right there, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it's I watch probably every episode of that show.
Good deals.
It's funny. I think it's more.
Yeah. But it's shows like that, and Storage Wars, and Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah,
that got the current collecting and picking revolution. Oh yeah, what's the American Pickers too?
Mhm.
We got all these shows that came out from like 2005 all the way up to last few years. Yeah, it's been crazy.
One show that used to be hilarious was that Hardcore Pawn.
Oh my god, the one in Detroit, right?
Yes. Just the stuff that these people would bring in, and then just the daughter or the son, and oh my god.
Oh, everybody's getting in fights, and come on,
all the way out in the parking lot. Cars could be getting towed and all that stuff. I'm like, what is this, man? I can't believe I spent half an hour watching this, but I'd like to watch another episode. You just can't put it down.
Hit that thumbs up, you guys.
Yes, please do.
Hit the thumbs up.
All right, let's look at coins.
Yeah, let's do that.
I know we might get a thumbs down if we don't start looking at more coins.
Well, you know what? They do say that a thumbs down is actually okay for the channel because it's called engagement.
You know who says that? The people who get a lot of thumbs downs.
Yeah, well, it is the truth.
I don't like them.
Yeah, we don't want the thumbs down, but
I don't like them.
If you really dislike the content and all that, I mean, we're not going to stop you.
Yeah.
So
it's okay.
Jonathan Kenter lives in Vegas. He said it's 106. That's like springtime weather over there.
Wow.
Making that change.
A little CFA action.
Little CFA action.
Yeah.
Making that change.
All right. We ready to read this?
Chad counts, like, if they get a certain, like, 50 likes, they do a 50 like giveaway, but he counts the thumbs down in that too. So anyway,
who wants to read this one? Me?
You.
Okay. From Joey K. Hi guys. First of all, love the live streams and fun. Very educational too. I have 2 coins in questioning. One is an actual graded PCGS 2020 P DDO quarter, maybe the only one. The other is a 2020 P Shield Scent die clash on the obverse as well. Very obvious with the letters plainly seen, E pluribus unum, and the reverse is columns. Mind you, I already sent this coin into PCGS too. Like Sean says, these new 2020 Shield Scents are prone to the miscues of the work shortage. Thank you, Mint. Laugh out loud. First, the die clash, also on the Lincoln's back collar, maybe a strike through as well. Then my 2020P quarter. What do you guys think? Thank you.
Yeah, man, we are definitely benefiting from the lack of quality control at the Mint right now.
You know what? It's also poured over into 2021 coinage too. So you know it's an obvious quality control issue, but I think it's also a we don't have enough employees issue to help with the QC process. But anyways, I digress.
Whatever. Yeah, probably a lot of everything, right?
A lot of excuses.
Yep. Thanks for coming, Coins Making Sense. Thanks for coming, everybody. Jesse, hey.
It's nice to be back after a hiatus.
Salt River Bay double die obverse. Oh, boy. Let's see it.
But they're not listing it. They called it a minor variety.
Okay, so I did a little bit of asking around about this. If you cross over from Annex, if you send a coin to PCGS attributed like double die from Annex, PCGS will put the double die. They will put double die obverse minor variety on the slab.
Oh, okay.
So it's possible that it was a crossover.
Huh. So do you have to pay for the variety attribution?
You do.
You do?
Yep. Yes. You do. Yeah, they won't just like, yeah.
This is of course too soon for a cherry pickers list, but this one is in Strike It Rich, Ken Potter and Brian Allen's book.
I have the Variety Vista page pulled up on here if you want to see that.
Yeah, we had quite the discussion about this one. About the class of doubling that they are calling this now. Right? Oh, okay. No, that was on the Ellington, huh? Was that on the Ellington that they called that class 1?
Yes.
You mean the DC quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking at that the other night, and they actually Wexler talked to the Mint, and they told him, they admitted that was a rotated second hubbing.
Wow.
On that Ellington. So doesn't that make you go, Like, how can you have a second hubbing when everything's supposed to be a single squeeze?
Yeah, Wexler has it as a class 1, and Variety Vista has it as a class 8.
Yeah, and Wexler actually had it listed as a class 8, but changed it because speaking to the Mint, they told him that it was a rotated.
And this coin here tonight is a class 8, according to Variety Vista, and it makes sense.
Yeah. No, I got mixed up with the Duke Ellington, but everybody, we're talking about the Duke Ellington quarter with the key where,
that's the D.
The piano keys
This is a nice double die. It would not surprise me at some point it ends up in the Cherry Pickers guide.
I would agree with that. I don't like that they call this a minor.
Yeah. There in the America the Beautiful series there are 3 that are like this. There's this one. The American Memorial Park has one very similar to this, and then Pictured Rocks. All of these are Phillies. Has one.
No surprise there.
And I loaded up on the Pictured Rock ones. There was when I saw those because I got wind that those were gonna probably be hot, so I loaded up on every single one of those I could find.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a really nice. I like this one a lot.
It almost looks like a class 6 a little bit because it's got that, the distended look,
the fatty look.
Yeah.
Fatty Bobaddy. So for you guys who are asking questions about specific coins that you have, if you've never been here before, maybe you don't know, we actually have an email that you can send coin questions as well as pictures to, and this is where we're getting the pictures that we're showing tonight. They're taken from the emails that we get. So if you want to ask us about, we would love to see the coins that you're asking about. We can't tell you by just your question. We have to actually see the coin. So if you can take good photos, full front and back photos, and then like zoom in and try to get a close cropped picture of the area that you're asking about, and then ask a specific question, we will, this is what we do every week. So it is. So can one of the mods put put that in chat for us? Thanks, Blue. Or one of our panel members, whatever.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you guys, but
no, you're fine.
We were getting a lot of questions about specific coins, and for us to tell you from here without looking at the coin, we're guessing. So yeah, interesting. So how do you get a class 1 from a single squeeze? You don't.
Does that say class 1 on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You don't.
And then what does Kaneka say it is? Class 8?
Kaneka hasn't, I don't know if he's updated anything yet. But Wexler says it's
that double die is crazy there. I'm sorry.
yeah. Wexler says it's a class 1. So are we going to be looking at a new class, or are we going to be having to change our whole single squeeze theory on the?
Yeah.
This was my coin.
You have one of those?
Beautiful, Carl.
Wow.
This is the one I found.
Wow.
Dude, I am so jealous. This has been high on my list for years.
I sold it for about $300 on eBay.
Oh,
What?
Ungraded raw.
I would have kept it. When did you sell it?
Huh?
When did you sell it?
Oh, middle of last year.
Wow.
Can I have the address of the person you sold it? Hey, Larry, Pal, Joey, Mike. Oh, good, Captain Jigga. Yeah, we can't look at photos during the show, but you know, there's always a possibility that I'll make it on the next week's show. So, but you will get an answer to your emails no matter what. We answer every single email. So you will get an answer to your emails. You can also join our Facebook group if you don't want to wait. Join our Facebook group and post all the questions and pictures you want there. And we're on there a lot. So I am.
Answer the membership questions when you request to join the Facebook.
Absolutely, Carl. Good. Yes. Answer all. There's 3 questions, I think, and then you have to agree to the rules. So.
And then we have a shield scent we still need to look at.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Perfect, Captain Jigga. Then post the pictures there, and we'll be able to answer before next week. So, if you want, that's a nice clash. Can we bring him up? Can we put him center? I'm not logged in again this time. I didn't log in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Peekaboo. Nice.
I was watching my photos. I wasn't seeing where I was.
You're fine.
But you got a full view there.
Beautiful.
Wow.
When the clash is going into the actual relief of the coin, those devices, man, that is one strong clash.
Yeah, I would love. We never did get a reverse pick, huh?
I didn't see one. We may have got one.
Dang, that is spicy, man.
Look at all the dye abrasions. They tried already to polish that off.
They didn't do a good job at it.
No, they didn't.
It may have happened a second time after they
or been like way stronger.
Or gave up and just put it back in service.
Yeah, I think that is a clash on the back of his neck too.
Yeah, that was the other question. He was calling
Amanda said
through.
Oh, I think that's part of the clash. Amanda said she added a picture, a reverse picture to the A-neck shell.
Sometimes I don't see it when they do like multiple threads like that. Let me see if I can pull a reverse. Give me just 1 second here.
Don't worry. Has anybody in chat had a question about this, about a die clash or anything like that? Everybody know what we're talking about when we say die clash? You can ask a random question. Of course you can. Tony E, the Go Gadget Dad. Go Gadget. And Shannon asked, where can I find one?
On the 2020 Lincoln Cents.
There
they
you
have
go.
to be Philly minted coins. Good luck.
Good luck. Are you going to... Linda, Sean does the giveaway at the end. So whoever wins the book, will win the necklace. So, but we're not going to Well, I guess we have about a half hour left. Can you hang in a half hour, Linda? Please. I never did see if Tony asked his question. Oh, you're sending this in, Joey? The die clash? I'm not sure it would be worth sending in. But are you sending it in because you want to keep it for your own collection? Because there's probably going to be a lot more of these found. And I'm not sure it would be. I mean, the other guys can weigh in on this too. If it was mine, I would not send it in to be graded. It would eat up all the profit. And you may end up losing money if you went to sell it. What do you think?
There's not a lot of die clashes I would send, except maybe the multi-denominational 1857 Flying Eagles, or the 1892 Barber Quarter, the FS something other with the die clash and all that great stuff. Those are the only couple. Die clashes speak for themselves.
Franklin's also.
Tony said,
Franklin's,
saw your video, saw Sean's video about the March of Dimes set.
Oh, you mean to tell me the two proof dimes in there caught your eye?
I actually was on eBay right after I watched that.
I know. I bought a couple.
I did too.
I'm like, yeah, under 75,000 vintage. I mean, there's something definitely wrong here.
You're like Ken. You have that, you know, if Sean thinks it's cool, everybody's going to go out and buy it.
It's different too. You don't hear other tubers talk about these off-the-wall coins, you know?
I got Google and searched for the 3-coin set and found it in the original mint set. I ordered a set for $125. Nice.
That's a good rate for that. Good job.
I've been wanting that Jefferson nickel, the garden one.
Good luck.
But Botanic Gardens.
Yeah. Is it all gone?
Well,
I don't know, man. I haven't looked. I'm afraid to look. I think it might have been scooped up.
They're hard.
What's the dollar? The Silver Eagle one. That's the one I have.
Well, that's where you find is it the 97 on that one?
97, yeah.
Nickel? Yeah.
Yep.
That's where you find the 97 SMS.
Eric up to 94. The one that I talked about in the same video. That one is that one was weird because it was a 1993 set with a 93 Thomas Jefferson commemorative and it's the coin and currency set as well.
Yeah, I have those. I have both of them.
But it had a 94 nickel. So that it had like a preview coin in there, and who
got that?
Eric. Right before you came on, Paula, he was talking about it.
Yeah, I have the no, I saw that. Remember, I showed you guys. I have the 94 and the 97. Remember I said it drives me crazy that they don't match? Oh, you might not have seen it.
I don't think I have. Are they graded or?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not the same grade, and that's why they don't match?
No, they're the same grade. I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
I had to grab my slab book. So here's the 94. Oh, I got to show it here.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah. And then here's the 97.
Oh, that's a original older.
Yeah.
Photo.
Yeah, it just bugs me because they don't match.
I don't think it really makes a difference. You have one. The 97s are extremely tough to find these days. Yeah. And even if you did, they are quite expensive for what they are.
Well, Shay found, I can't remember which one. I want to say he found me the 94 at a coin show he was at. Because I'd been looking for one, because I had one, like I said, I don't remember which one it was, and I'd been looking for the other one because I wanted both, and he found the other one for me at a coin show, so I was really happy about that. I mean, I bought it, but He found it.
Well, the 97 has a really tiny mintage. I forgot what it was. It's under 100,000. I know that. It might be 25,000 or something.
Joey, I think that's a part of the clash. I don't think that's a strike through. I think it's part of the clash. Yeah. So if you go to Mad Die Clashes, you can see the overlays that they do for this, all the different denominations, and they have an overlay for the shield scent.
I don't know if you could see that.
I can.
Oh. Right here at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Right here. 25,000.
Wow.
For the SMS. That's like nothing.
Ask me why I wanted it.
Did we look at the reverse on this one yet?
I don't want it.
Not yet.
Get it.
So I don't see anything that's popping out at me on that one. I mean, it's possible that they changed out the reverse die too.
That's very possible. If it smacked that hard, they might have had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see any indication that they cleaned up anything.
I think that's a hair or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that obverse die got popped hard, and that's nice.
Yeah, definitely. And if he wants to keep it and grade it himself, I would just grade it like through Annex and wait till like they're doing one of their specials or something, and just if you just want to have it in a slab, that's what I would do.
Yeah. I mean, it is zinc, you know, so they're very, very vulnerable to the environment, to if it gets a little nick on it, you know, they're very vulnerable. So if you want to put it in an Annex slab, yeah, they have specials all the time, $12 a coin or something like that, or $10. $10. Yeah,
$10.
Or
it might take 3 months. $10.
You can go to Wizard Coin Supply and buy your own slabs. Because I've done that. That's what I put my my Jefferson overstrikes in. These. These right here. And they have little.
What's the insert like?
Insert.
Oh, black. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Amazon sells the ones where it almost looks like an NGC so far. You could do some pretty degenerate stuff with that one.
Yeah. I mean, you can get them for all denominations. You can get them like the inserts come in black or white, come with labels, you know, different things. And I'm telling you, you put these together and good luck getting them apart. So they protect the coin really, really well.
And I bet they look pretty good too.
They do.
I had one where I made a mistake on a label and I had to crack it out, and I had to crack it out with all the force and everything.
Yeah, you got to break it. You have to break it.
Where I would have to crack it out of a sonically sealed holder.
Oh, he already sent it to PCGS. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. I mean, I don't think it's
about that. Did he send it as a mint error?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because they charge $60-some for mint error.
Did you put die clash that you wanted them to put the clash on the label? Did you pay extra for that, Joey? I'm a little worried.
Yeah, because if you did, it's way too much money for that.
Yeah, because you're gonna probably be lucky to get. I mean, you're probably gonna get AU. You're gonna be lucky. It'll be a gift if they give you MS on that. There's a lot of dings.
Yeah, I was figuring on that, probably 61.
Yeah.
And that's being generous.
Yeah.
But I don't know when you send it out, but there's the outside shot that Joey, you could call NGC and either cancel it or have them added in there.
Send it to PCGS.
Yeah, PCGS. But man,
$60. Yeah,
it's pricey. I hope. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you said $60, so it sounds like you got the error attribution on there.
If you're gonna do This is my honest recommendation. If you're going to do something that's not so valuable and you want to attribute an error, do it through Annex or NGC. They're the two cheapest.
Yeah.
Because PCGS charges $60, and if it's not a rare error, you're essentially throwing your money out the window.
Yeah. It's a 2020, Captain Jigga.
And it's not a Denver. Ask me how I know that.
Because Denver doesn't ever do anything wrong.
Yeah, it's still a little bit of a sore spot for me.
They don't make the fun stuff.
They did in 2009
Do we have another?
on that Duke Ellington.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, and also the high leaf, low leaf Wisconsins, but those were dumped in Eric's neck of the woods.
Well, thanks for sharing that, though, Joey. That was amazing to see, and it's a great clash. And I really, really hope that there aren't very many of them found.
Well, Joey, it's not an unusual clash. I think probably the most unusual part to this is that they transitioned the reverse die into a newer, fresher die. So normally when you see die clashes, you will see clashes on both sides, whether it's through some sort of attempt that they'll clean up one side over the other. But yeah, that obverse was relatively fresh. And then somewhere along the line, they changed just the reverse die.
Yeah, and I didn't see any rotation on it or anything, so it's going to be just a typical die clash.
Yeah.
That Duke Ellington Denver.
Huh?
Yeah.
Ellington quarter was in Denver.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh. They're rare. They're few and far between.
Exception to every rule, isn't there?
There is. There is. There is. But it's
Carl, I'm still envious though, man.
But you know what you can do, Joey, is that die clash is not listed on Mad Die Clashes yet.
Oh, yeah.
So, because I looked. So you can go to, if one of Blues or Frank, can you guys grab Mad Die Clashes link and throw it in there? If you go to this website, Mad Die Clashes, on the far left, if you scroll to the bottom, there's a place that has submissions where you can submit that photos of that coin. And I'm not, do they actually take the coin, or do they do it just by photos?
You can't send your coins to Mad Die.
And they will attribute that coin, and you will get credit as the discoverer of that die clash. So I would encourage you to do that, and then keep us posted and let us know if you got it listed.
Yeah, they'll put your name emblazoned on there with all the close-ups. They'll send you a gift basket. They'll prepare a really nice parade for you, down Main Street. So yeah, it's really cool to get something attributed in your name.
No, it is. You're putting your stamp, whatever, on the history book of numismatics. You'll be in there forever as long as that site's there. So you're contributing to the hobby. Yeah. We love new discoveries. I got a high leaf out here in Idaho. Oh, be a kibby. No,
there was one that was found in I think Illinois or something. So yeah, they're circulating a little bit. You figure around. After 17 years,
nice.
They float around. They haven't floated around my area yet. At least all the rolls I've looked through.
Kennedy half. Do I take it out of the mint set for bitter picks? What year, James Dawson? What year?
64D, I hope. I think there is a double variety on that date.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get pictures, try to take as good pictures as you can while they're still in there, and you can send them to us, and then we could, because you don't want to take it out and then find out that it's not what you think it is, because then you're never going to be able to recoup the cost of, because you could still sell it now as a complete mint set if it's not what you think it is. 1970D. Yeah, you could probably get good enough pictures on that to send to us, because those are pretty strong, right? The DDO on those is pretty strong. I think the RPM is too. So
are you talking about the 70D quarter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh no, the half.
Oh,
the half is two though. The half
the
is
70D quarter is very, it's a valuable variety on that DDO.
Yeah.
I found one of them too.
Carl finds all the good stuff. He doesn't leave anything for us.
It was like XF, pretty rough shape. 2 of them actually, and then 2 of the bicentennials.
I don't really collect coins. I just read about them.
I have to say the Kennedy series, Denver screwed up more than Philly. So, that's one series that you could look for all kinds of DDOs and DDRs and RPMs. So,
yeah, James, just do your best to get some good, clear pictures and send them to us. And, I mean, I hate to tell you to take anything out of the mint cello, because like I said, if it's not what you think it is, then, I mean, it is a 70D, so you could still sell it. It's a 40% silver. You could still sell the Kennedy by itself, probably for more than the entire mint set. It's worth. But.
All right, I'll read this one from Rusty Jump. Dear ladies and gentlemen. Wait, more than one lady?
Well, we have Amanda, but she's not here.
I've got a question about a 1965 SMS set that I purchased. The reverse of the penny appears to have a strike through on it. Nice. I would love to have your professional opinions on it. Also, would like to know what you think I should do with it. Should I have it graded, sell it raw, or just keep it? If you have an opinion on how much you think it would be worth, I would also appreciate that. Thanks so much for all the good work you guys do.
Aw, that's nice.
It's the God's work.
That is so nice. I love hearing that.
It's our pleasure.
Oh.
Wait a minute. That is awesome.
Wow.
That looks like a big chunk of grease, man.
Yeah.
What does the obverse look like?
Don't have an obverse picture on this one.
Oh man!
But I could see.
Come on, guys. We need both sides of the coin. We need to see both sides.
Based on what that looks like, that is a hardened, concentrated piece of goo with debris in it.
Yeah.
For it to be just in that spot.
Definitely.
And the roughness of the strike through indicates that.
Yep. Big old chunky.
But holy smokes, that's a good find, man. I usually don't take stock in strike throughs, but seeing as how this is, he said it's an SMS set, right?
Yeah.
Okay, SMS set with something like this on there. Yeah.
I mean, it even went down into the design rim.
Yeah, the rim is flattened right there. Man, I sure wish I saw an obverse photo of this.
Obverse would be able to tell.
Yeah, Eric, you would think that there would be a cut, but
that's what I was thinking, Eric. I'm like, gosh, is that?
It's possible, I mean, but I think it's strike through.
I think it's a strike through too, because I imagine he would have said something if there was a big old cut on the.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if I see that, I'm hoping to flip that over and see a cut on big fat cut on the other side.
Oh, she said there is an obverse photo in the first correspondence.
Hi. Okay.
Let's see. A cut on the obverse would be right over the motto. So like "We Trust," right in front of Lincoln's head area.
Is this the one with the notorious 5 on the cheek dime?
That's a 66.
Okay. Which is, I know people feel about that anyway. Oh,
It's a bird. It's a
Here.
plane.
there we go.
It's a piece of splint. There is not. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jeff is fishing for it.
Amanda,
Yeah,
I didn't see what you said in the chat. Are you not feeling good tonight, honey?
She's got migraine, I think is what she said.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm just not
sorry.
seeing. Sometimes when these threads get jammed together like that, they. Oh wait, there. Okay, there it is.
Just pointed out something that I didn't see. So thank you. But the question I had was the missing letter in Lincoln and missing from In God We Trust.
Yeah, Nico, that is a common misconception with these. I mean, if it wasn't in the original mint packaging, and let's just say it's something that you found in circulation, yeah, a lot of people would say, yeah, you know, that's probably damage or something. Road rash coin.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, looks normal.
Looks normal to me.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this right now, it's not going to get any sort of like cameo designation, but I don't think that really matters in this case.
No, it's very cool, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. And it's copper.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
nice.
So he asked on whether or not he should send this to grade, or did he want like an approximate like value? I know about the value part, but I wasn't sure if he was interested in.
Gosh, I almost think it would be worth more selling the set with that in it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that.
That's true.
The entire set.
Yeah.
You know?
You could do that, definitely.
I mean, that's what I would probably do if it was me. Because it is, you know, instead of a $10 set, you've got a
50 to 75.
Yeah.
Around there. Easy.
Yeah. Easy.
And if you took good pictures, I mean, these are decent, but they're a little bit on the dark side. But if you took good pictures and you highlighted this coin as a reason to buy the set, then, you know, you would probably have no issue selling it. I'd probably, in this market, just throw it up for like $75, buy it now, and, you know, or whatever the least you'll accept for it. I know I'm just kind of throwing a number out there, but I look at this set and I see $50 to $75 set, and it'll get scooped up eventually.
Yeah, sure. I mean, as an error collector, when I look for errors, especially errors that are already graded, and I look for like really weird things. And even though this is a really cool struck through grease, you're probably not going to get a lot of like error collectors who are going to go, oh, it's a 65, you know, with a struck through grease. I got to have it. But you have a set with that in it. And I think that more people are going to go, wow, because I don't know. It just, to me, it would have more appeal having the entire set.
Yeah. Well, furthermore, just keeping it in the plastic is enough, you know, because it's not every day you come across a proof set or an SMS set or something to that effect where you actually have mint errors in them.
Yeah.
They are few and far between, and normally these things get picked out during the pack out process.
I once had a 1983 Philly Kennedy $50 with a retained struck through. It was like a little piece of fuzz or cloth or something on it.
Oh,
cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
I made the mistake of picking out the debris from it.
Oh, no. Don't pick at it. Don't
pick at it, folks. But and then this 66 coin reminds me of what coin that I found.
Oh yeah,
with struck through debris.
Yep. Same type of issue.
Yep.
Yep. Big old heavy hardened.
God.
And you notice that it is isolated in one area. Usually, now look at that. You got a little squiggly.
Yeah.
A little
like,
stream. Yeah, because
I remember this coin, Carl.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I think this at auction on eBay for like $23 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find all kinds of strike throughs. I mean, I got change back from a convenience store, and I had a quarter, and I turned it over. It was a 78 quarter, and it had a huge strike through all the way through the eagle on the back, and it was like I sold it for like over $100. So you can.
That was easy money, huh? And,
Yeah.
and you found that was a Colorado cut.
Yeah.
The other day.
No, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Hey, so Sean, I know, was this our last coin?
I think mine's still.
Okay, so before we do the next coin, Linda has to go, and she really wants to see who wins the necklace. So do you think we could go ahead and do the book giveaway now and then finish up?
Yeah,
sure.
Because she's been hanging out, and I told her we're usually done by 7. So just
I didn't come up with a trivia question. Is anyone else would like to dabble in that?
Dabble in
the trivia question for the evening to win the book and trinket. Or should I just go to some random page in the Red Book?
Just go to a random page in the Red Book.
Okay. Well, here's an easy one. All right.
Wait till we put go in chat, and you only get to guess once.
Get your Google box ready. Get your Red Books ready if you got them.
Go to live chat.
I'm going to give you a date of a coin, and I need the mintage. All right. Well, here we go. 1916 Standing Liberty Quarter.
One guess. One guess. Only, guys. 1916 Standing Liberty Quarter.
It is the key date of the series. Or one of them. Damn it, Shannon. That's the first one I see.
Yeah. Tony said Denver. That's like taco. Eric, I think there were more than 42 made.
No, he's just showing how many years ago it was. Yeah, well, I don't know about you guys, but I see Shannon Smith as
I agree.
Right away. I think everybody is Googling.
Yeah.
Shannon probably had his Red Book sitting right there.
He probably has every page laminated on his desk.
So Shannon Smith said 52,000 and got it right off the bat. Next week, it'll be a little bit more thought out, the question and stuff. Sean, good job coming up with that off the cuff, though. So Shannon Smith's going to get that book, and then he's going to get a 1776, 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy $50 Linda Wallace necklace.
Wow, very cool.
So Shannon, send your information to our email, please, your shipping address and everything, and then I'll put this in the mail. And unfortunately, I don't have any stickers anymore.
Dude, you have a Red Book already. You don't need this.
Oh. I sent them all to
This
Adam.
is like a Red Book Light. It's all type coins. It's all stuff that's already in the Red Book.
Why couldn't the Big Show have questions like this? Because the Big Show was big.
It's serious, Shannon. Wear that necklace when you coin roll hunt. It brings luck.
It does.
I've done it.
Congratulations. Thank you, Linda. Thanks again. Linda. That was very, very sweet of you.
Thank you, Linda. That's a fantastic gesture.
Yes.
Really, Shannon?
What did he say?
Wow.
The red book, right? And then you'll take the necklace. This U.S. type book. You want this to go to Larry Powell?
Aw, that is very sweet, Shannon.
And Larry said he had his red book too, so this is like a red book. Only
yeah, he's got a red book too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it to whoever. So,
Y'all
all right,
Linda.
Well, Larry, there you go, sir. You're the winner of this book.
So, Larry Powell, you need to send us your shipping information, please, to info@livecoinqa.com.
If we get your information, I'll have this out in the morning.
And Larry, if you don't want it, pick somebody else.
Yeah. Pass the buck, right?
This is something that's super common in the coin community. I see it all the time. People win stuff and they're like, send it here, send it there. They give it. I love it. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody's so fun. Blue Ridge, you want a box of pennies from New York? I do.
Yeah, we'll take 2, please. One for this young lady right here and one for me. Heck yeah, man. I'll take it. Right, Paula? Yeah, we're not.
I haven't had a box of pennies since March of last year.
Yeah. In general, right? Just any box of pennies.
Any box of
pennies.
That's
good.
I did get some amazing OBW rolls from my sweet, amazing, darling, dearest friend, Amanda, also known as Cheeks, for my birthday.
That's cool, Larry. Yeah, go ahead and send us your information. And I'll get it out tomorrow.
Perfect. Shannon, do you want the necklace or do you want Larry to have the necklace too? You know what? Shannon, send us your address. I'll send you a necklace and I'll send Larry a necklace.
She'll send you a matching set of earrings to go with that.
I don't think Linda would mind, since that was very sweet of you to do that. Hand over your prize. I don't think she would mind. So, all right. So we're going to get back to the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have a good night, Linda. Thanks again.
I think I sent you. You may have Larry. Larry, you have to send it to. Oh, I do have your address, Larry. Never mind. I have it in my email, but I'll send it to Sean. I'll give it to Sean. Yeah. Okay, from Robert. Hi, guys. Robert here again. I'm a coin roll hunter. I finally found a penny in good shape. I've been looking for FPR a long time.
I think that's a typo.
That's a typo.
Okay, I've been looking for a long time. Can you tell me approximately what grade this is, and should I have it graded through PCGS? Thanks again.
Wow.
Yeah, the PCGS question. Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it looks good. It doesn't appear to be clean, but you know, that's one of those things you worry about with these coins, is that they were cleaned at one point.
He found this coin roll hunting, mind you.
You got to worry about counterfeits too.
Mm-hmm.
Counterfeits. Yeah, the
4, the 1 and the 4.
Yeah, they'll take a 1944 and they'll scrape off.
Yeah, but that mint mark looks weird to me. I want to see a close up of that mint mark.
Jeff?
Yeah, it's the angle is off.
Angle of the dangle?
No, Paula. You sicko.
Yeah, I don't like that mint mark.
The one looks normal. It doesn't look like.
But maybe it just got smudged.
I'm going to say that looks correct. On the counterfeit, scraped off 4s, and the actual design of the 4 on this one looks correct.
Yeah.
No, the date looks. Yeah, the date looks fine. The mint mark looks funky.
But that mint mark looks like a 13 or a 12. So it looks the period looks good for that mint mark.
Yeah.
To me.
And generally on the 14D, the mid-mark does sit quite a bit more south than usual, which this one looks like. Yeah, it's got a little tilt to it. I don't really think there was anything weird about that.
Yeah.
And there's no VDB, right?
There shouldn't be.
Right.
I don't see anything. It's hard to see though.
This is on it. You know, honestly, this coin is so often faked that I haven't.
Well, sending it in would be worth it anyway. Just
even sending it to Enix, Enix, just paying whatever cheap price just to find out and make sure it's legit.
So we're looking for authenticity, and it's a genuine article, and we're not necessarily concerned about the grade of the coin, which is always nice to know. But we want it to be labeled accurately, so there's no questions from anyone else in the future.
Even though I know how to authenticate these myself, this is something that is so often faked, so often, there's so many of these out there that people have had problems with. I will still take this to my LCS or a coin show or my coin club and just get a second opinion on it. Whether, I don't care how skilled you. Sometimes that second opinion just makes you feel a lot better about it.
Does anybody know how many dies were used? Obverse dies?
Was it 4?
I was going to say 4, but I might be thinking of the SVD.
The 09.
I'm trying to remember what Chuck said. He said it a long time ago, and I forgot.
Maybe it was 6. It's not a lot. The mint mark positions are all very well documented.
Right. That's why I was asking. I have Chuck's little handbook somewhere.
It's a key piece of information.
You're not thinking of the 1922 no D, are you? 4 dies, 4 die pairs.
I was thinking if I confused it with anything, it's the SVDB, because I know that one had 4 pairs.
That's right. I think that's the one I'm thinking of, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I
don't know where my little hand.
I did an article on our website.
6 obverse dies.
6.
Yeah.
So, do you have pictures of it, Adam, that you could see if that mint mark position matches?
It's on Coin Community. Let me try to. I don't really share this stuff on here, so let me look.
Yeah, and I would say like VF20, somewhere around there. You're looking at a coin that's about 225. It would certainly be worth it to send it off if it came down to it. Still has value even at that grade.
I think with the mint mark, and I think those are just, I think it's just where, Captain Jigga, I don't know.
Here I go. I got it.
If the 9 got hit and the 1 got hit and the D got hit, it looks like there's some contact on that date and on the mint mark for sure.
And what makes this a big deal is that it's a key date. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Bill Feva says that one of the biggest things to look for, besides what Sean talked about with the, sometimes they'll
modify
the
date.
Yeah, is that the date and the mint mark should have the same amount of wear.
Okay, I'm ready to share my screen here.
And this appears to, so.
Does Sean need to put me up?
Yeah, Sean needs to bring you up.
Yeah, I'll get you on.
That the wear looks about right.
Yeah, it's not a slanted one, Frank.
Nope, wrong one, Sean.
Wrong one. I think there's one down in the basement.
Yeah, it's in the basement.
Oh, you don't want a close up of your pimply face?
There's not a pimply face.
Okay, here we go. So,
image 3 looks promising.
Wow.
And so does 5. Number 6 has that tilt to it, to the mid mark.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, was that tilt. Looking for it was one with the tilt.
I wonder if we can put them side by side. I don't know how we can do that.
Jeff will figure it out.
Can you send me a copy of the picture?
Let's see.
And I could probably do like a side by side, really, like on the fly.
Yeah, don't click that red Pinterest.
Oh, that's Pinterest. I don't want that.
You probably could just right click it and just save it.
No, Apple's different. You know that.
I don't know. Really, Adam? Remember who you're talking to.
Let's see.
I only eat apples. That's all I know about apples. Macintosh, Granny Smith.
I'm trying to, I don't know. Jeff, do you know how I can save a picture on here?
On a Mac? No.
Yeah.
Are you on a website?
Yeah, it's a website. It's coincommunity.com. I just did coincommunity.com and then did 1914B die pairs.
All right. Throw a link in the private chat. It kind of guide me to where.
Well, they're farting around, you guys. Hey, Poppy. Does anybody have any questions they want to ask in chat?
Farting around.
Farting around. You know, they fart around all the time. Hi, Suni. What makes coins a dark, rich color? I have a 1964 D penny. Beautiful, rich color with some green coloring. And the environment that it's in, usually. Sometimes an album that it's in can give it album toning. Copper is a highly reactive.
I shared it in the private chat, Jeff.
Copper is a highly reactive metal.
I'll let you do your.
I'll do my wizardry.
So, can you think of anything else, Sean, that besides environment, album, and stuff that can tone a coin?
Well, environment pretty much covers it all. That's the chemicals in the environment. That's through the storage methods, the albums, the holders. There's also the heat moisture component that's also taken into consideration. But as far as being able to have some sort of toning on a coin, that is more so a chemical environment factor than it is heat and moisture. So, because the heat and moisture will cause the coin to oxidize into a brown without any color, and it'll also produce carbon spotting too, because that's what moisture does on copper.
Yeah,
and sorry, Poppy. I think that was an accident, Poppy.
Excuse me. Do we want die 3 or?
Die 6.
6. Okay, that's what I was like. Die. I thought I heard a 3, and I was like, wait, I think 6 looks better. Okay, good deal.
Let me some Poppy. Where did the coin come from? I don't know, Kevin Jigga. They just said they found it, right? You guys found it.
Coin roll hunting.
Yeah, it's a roll hunt coin, which is phenomenal in itself.
Yeah, how does this end up in a roll? Come on, people.
Ken. I think it was a 14D that he bought from a guy that found it in a Coinstar.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Trade that penny in for a penny instead of trading that penny in for a couple $100,
Look, not everybody in this world can be as cool as we are and collect coins, right? We're trying to get them to, but
the biggest coin roll find I've ever had was an XF 1917 DDO.
Oh well,
that was in 2000, and I'd have to say 4. I was actually living in Florida then.
Wow,
that's my claim to fame, and I'm sticking to it.
That's right. That's nothing to squawk about. That's for sure.
No, not at all. I mean, in 2004, that coin was only worth about $50, but you can imagine what it'd be today.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought back your Monday market.
I knew you were going to say something about that, Adam. It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
I think if it's not broken, you don't need to fix it.
I don't need to fix it. No, I'm not buying any Dodger. I just can't. I got too many grandbabies coming. I got grandbabies coming out my ears, man. I can't justify it. I am going to
buy a piece. I am going to go for the piece.
I'm going to buy a piece too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I probably will be dumping my CC and my O also when they come in. I'm not going to pre-sell them. I'll wait till I have them in my hand to sell them, but I probably won't hang on to those either. Check out my email about 1865 Fancy Find. Jonathan, we will look at it when the show's over. We don't look at emails while we're doing the show, but we will certainly look at it when the show's over, and it might make it to next week's show. So tune in. But you'll get an email either way. Please note just like what Blue said, we get hundreds of emails every week, and we set a deadline of midnight Saturday. Yep.
And that's for the upcoming show on Monday. So,
right.
And the reason why we do that is it gives us ample opportunity to not only respond to some of those emails, but also verify that, the coins that we want to talk about on the Monday show. And that's usually a 2-day process.
Yeah. Some of the things we get take a lot of research and stuff. So yeah. But we're every week, except the last Monday of every month, we typically take that off.
Sonny, you are the bomb. Thank you for the $5 super. That's mighty kind of you.
Thank you very much.
That'll help support the collective coffee habits.
All right, Jeff.
Goes right back into the channel. Everything.
Check that, and I threw a bonus in that we can kind of talk about.
Oh God, the bonus.
So the picture on the left are the photos from the website, the Coin Community photos.
And then the one in the middle is the coin, right?
One in the middle is our coin.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty good match. I think the 9 on that 9 took a hit at the bottom, so it's
and I think the mid got a little smushed up too.
Yeah,
yeah. And this is the one they talk about. This is the die they talk about where there's a little bit of a tilt to it. I seem to remember that when I was trying to authenticate mine. When I purchased mine, mine had a little bit of a tilt to it. So I think this one matches mine.
You think it's a die 6 then?
6.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, and it's keep in mind the picture on the left that you're looking at right there, that is a probably a it's a higher grade.
That's so nice. We love you too.
Right one's a fake, correct, Jeff?
Right one.
What gave it away? The fact that there's about a half an inch of space between the 9
and the 1.
Yeah.
There's two giveaways on that one. Is the mint mark is totally wrong, totally different, and it's period correct for the 1944, and then just that gap in between the two. When you see a 1914D and you see that gap enough to where you can almost stick an entire digit in there, that was the one that is one to avoid.
In addition, look at the style difference of the 4s right there.
That is the 14. I've never noticed that one before, Sean, until you just said that.
Yeah,
it's got that flat almost.
It's a square. The 44 is a square 4, and the 14 is almost like a rectangular 4.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the 74, like a 74 small and large date, almost like how that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Jonathan, Dusty, you probably have what's called a woody or an improper allium accent.
Woody?
Yeah.
Frank's eyes perked up.
Ever seen one that looks like tiger stripes? Yes, we have. Oh, well, Frank already got that. Yep. There you go, Coin Dragon.
He's our resident Woody expert.
He certainly is. He loves them.
Somebody woke up Frank.
He's like, what? Perk?
We tease him all the time about that. I like him too.
Yeah, I don't remember who sent this to us, but whoever it is, when you send this in, keep us updated for sure.
Yeah, we'd like to hear a success story.
Yeah,
on this one. And don't.
Hopefully.
And this was from Robert.
Okay.
Thanks for sending that in, Robert.
Majestic Angel has buckets of change, and she's starting to go through it. Yeah, it's a little bit daunting if you don't know what you're looking for, and
it's even daunting if you do.
You do, right?
It's like, oh my God, I'm going to spend 5 hours here at the table looking through this stuff.
She must be going through the dog days of summer right now to have that much kind of time to go through buckets of change.
That's awesome.
That's correct, Eric. You are on the money.
Pay dirt. Bob's Pistols and Pay dirt. Hello.
Hey, Jeff, do you have mine in there?
I do have it.
Okay, I didn't know if you got it in there in time or not.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I've got one more
regular
viewer one that I've got. Then we've got yours. How do y'all want to play this?
You new people who are in here, if you're new here, let us know who sent you or how you found our channel. We'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
And so we can give the person or people who sent you over here a big thank you and a shout out.
Yeah, we're not quite big time where we're paying out $500 referral fees. So maybe in a few years. So that just means subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Now that's where you can support us.
Tell your friends. Watch our ads all the way through. That helps.
That kind of helps. Yeah. Leave a like if you enjoy today's content. Leave a dislike if you don't enjoy it. Any sort of engagement works.
So do you not get paid as much if you hit skip?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Well, they call that an impression on the ads. So anytime you hit an impression and if it plays it out, let's say it's a video overlay or a pop-up ad, if those just start, you do get credit for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we really want to know how you guys found us. And like Sean said, if you like our channel and, know people in the hobby that have questions about their coins, send them over to us. We'd love to be able to help. That's what we're here for. That's all we do.
Yeah, Jonathan, Rob is pretty cool.
Yeah,
he's a coin roll hunting machine, man. You gotta admire his work they puts into it.
He's a crack up. I watch Kittle Got Game, Michael Kittle's gaming channel at nights a lot. I almost said sometimes, but the truth is I'm there almost every night. And they'll in chat for the longest time I would see people saying, "Hi, Rob," and I'd scroll through and I'm like, does he have me blocked? Oh my gosh, Rob Finds Treasure has me blocked. What did I do? Because I never would see him in chat. Well, come to find out, they just know that he lurks on there and doesn't really chat. So every night they just say hi to him. So this whole time I'm thinking I'm blocked by Rob Finds Treasure. Like, well, okay, that makes me a little sad, but it was just because they know he's lurking. So whatever.
Hey, Majestic Angel, if you have a world coin collection, we do have a world coin enthusiast on our panel. She is not here tonight because she's a little bit under the weather, but that is her bag.
Yeah, Chris likes
the world coin. That know a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
Yeah, Chris does it too.
Unless they're doubled or have an error or something.
Another good channel is Christian Harch, Treasure Town. He does world coins.
Oh, Ravenhawk did. Thanks, Ravenhawk. Love you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep, they've got a Q&A that comes on like I think they go I think they're on the same time as us. They go on like a half hour after we start, but they do mostly stuff about precious metals and stuff. So more education that's out there, the better, man. We're in no competition with anybody. We love everybody who teaches and gives good information to you guys. It's amazing.
Anybody who's an ambassador of the hobby.
Yep.
All right. This one doesn't have, were we ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
This one doesn't have a letter or a question or whatever. This is actually from a good friend of mine in some of the Facebook groups, Derek Hansen, and he wanted me to show this off and tell. There's this coin actually has a story in some of the Facebook groups, and it kind of illustrates some of the collaborative nature of some of the really good Facebook groups out there. This coin actually was first brought to my attention. Josh Moore, who some of y'all may know from Facebook, purchased this at a LCS, and he knew that I did Liberty Nickels, and he actually sent it to me. He said, "Hey man, I think this one's got an RPM on it," and we kind of took a look, and he knew I had the book, and I was looking at the looking up, trying to attribute it for him, couldn't find anything, and he kind of kicked it around to some other people, and I think everybody came down with the same thing. That's definitely not an RPM, but an repunched date. And sure enough, it's not attributed in the current Flynn book.
Nice.
For the Liberty Head Nickels. So he had it for a little bit. And I think he eventually sold it to Derek. And sure enough, I didn't know Derek before he sold it. Derek he said, "Hey, you do Liberty Nickels, can you look at this?" I was like, "I've seen that one before." And we finally figured out
it's the same one.
That it's the same one. And I was like, "Yeah, we couldn't find it before, and we looked everywhere for it." And he finally resigned himself to. He was going to send it into Wexler, and which I didn't know that John did a lot of repunch dates, and Derek sent it in to John Wexler, and John Wexler attributed it and actually sent him a really nice letter back, something to the effect of, and I'm paraphrasing here, that it's refreshing to see something, kind of different and really old like this, that's actually got a new variety on it that he hadn't seen before.
Very cool.
So he got the letter back with the attribution on it, and then it got sent into Annex, and because he was the first one with it, he got the discovery label.
That is outstanding.
Very cool. Good job.
And there was a lot of, and you kind of have to be careful with who you're getting your information from on Facebook. I mean, people came back and called it this and called it that. They said it was clean. They said they had it graded wrong. You name it, they had it all wrong. But eventually, he sent it back. Sure, it came out straight. F15, a high fine.
Very cool. I love that. I love the new discoveries on old coins. I love that.
I know that feeling. That is a good feeling.
In Coin World magazine, look at that.
That's right. That's right.
And especially on an incredibly undersearched series.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people look at that red book. They look at the Liberty Head Nickels. They think, oh, there are no varieties in there. Trust me, there are varieties in there. There's double dyes, obverse, reverse, plenty of repunch dates, lots of stuff to look for.
But then there's this big oops.
Oh, yeah.
For those that don't know, this was retracted by John Wexler as not being a double die, as he had originally thought it was.
That was actually sent in to us.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez, Live Coin Q&A has their greasy fingerprints all over the collective discovery scene, huh?
Or not Discovery.
Or not Discovery.
That's right. We got 2 out of the 4 in there, don't we?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that one there too. The nickel right there, or the dime, I mean, right there in the middle. The Rosie is ours. Yep. Mrs. Rahim, are you still here? I wanted to let you know that I'll go back in our email and pull up your email that you sent and answer the other questions that you had on there. She'd sent an email and asked a couple questions, and only part of it got answered, she said. So I will go in there and check on that. I wrote your name down, so I'll go check on that email. Not right this second, but probably tomorrow.
All right. Well, speaking of cherry picking.
That's my cat. Come here, Lucy. Want to say hi? Oh, say hi.
All right, Adam, you know what happens when you send stuff in.
Yeah, I know.
She's a big teddy bear.
Make it big.
I'm going to be...
Hey everyone, Coins and Ghouls here. I just wanted to share with the Coin Q&A community a very nice cherry pick I officially purchased last night on eBay for $200. So as some of you all know, I enjoy cherry picking eBay for unattributed varieties, and this one is a listed variety, also by the grading companies. It's a Gem BU Raw 1888 seeded Liberty dime. Using my cell phone zoom, I was able to get close enough to see this coin match the F106 on NGC Variety Plus. It's both a repunch date and a misplaced date. For this one variety, only one for NGC is known, which is the Discovery piece. 0 are known for PCGS. This is what every cherry picker strives for. Train your eye, do some research on varieties, and you too can find coins like this. Thanks.
So we've got beautiful seeded dime.
Yes, yes. The condition is wonderful. For $200, it's amazing price.
Yeah. And then we've got
yep. So this is the doubling inside the. This is the repunch date inside the 8 there. And then this, the part where the arrow is pointing right there, that's another 8 for the misplaced date. And then there's the 2 arrows here. That's where the other 2 8s are. So they repunched the misplaced the date all the way up into the gown. And then I've got some. I think I included some NGC. Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
Courtesy of NGC. Thank you, NGC.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you see can we make it bigger?
Yeah.
There we go.
You really get in there for that.
Okay, so there's the doubling in the 8. And then there's the 8 that was inside that under the
little piece comes over there to the right too.
Yep, yep.
It's a little hard to see because of the way that one the picture, the picked picture is because of the luster on that coin.
Oh, CJ's in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know how if the dies were made the same way they are now, but or when they were punching, like when they were punching the mint marks in by hand. I know that there was like a rocking technique that they used. They had to learn how to stamp it and rock it because of the shape of the die. And so, I mean, and that's where you would get like misplaced mint marks and things like that. So I don't know if that.
I was reading something the other day where they're talking about where they actually, for the dates, they use a jig, and sometimes they may use the wrong jig for a different denomination that throws off the placement.
Explain jig.
It's like a jig would be like a tool, almost like if you've seen somebody use like a table saw, and you've got like a little fence or something that you adjust so the wood kind of sets in, and you press the wood up against it and you make your cut. If you've got that adjusted too far north or too far south or whatever.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right. Because they have to have a little bit more precision with the date. You've got four numerals that you're trying to punch in rather than a single mint mark. So they want to be able to put I'm not entirely sure about this. I need to do some more kind of research on how that was done back then. I really like to find a picture of one. But that was kind of a theory I heard that was they were talking about Indian head scents.
Yeah, but this is a really nice variety. The only thing is, like I said, there's only one known for NGC and 0 known for PCGS as of right now.
That's a pretty coin.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's probably going to be one of my best cherry picks for the year, I bet. So
those are my favorite. Seededs are my favorite. And actually the half dimes and the dimes are my absolute favorite.
Jeff, can we go back to the previous photo?
Which one?
So pretty.
The one
arrows?
with the keep going, yeah. It's the one with the one arrow. The one arrow. That one. Can you see? I can't see on that other side. Can you see that one that we were pointing? Yeah, I can see it there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can
You missed
see
that, Adam.
Yeah. I missed that one. Yeah, but it's there. That's crazy. I mean, I'm going to be ecstatic once I get it in my hand. I don't have it in my hand yet.
Yeah.
So what do you think, CJ? You think they're like slipping or sliding off? Is that what you think? Is that why they, or is that what they say? Why they're in the deeper part of the design elements, that they like slip in there when they're rocking the punches, or is that?
Yeah, I hear they've test punched into the denticles to like Coin Dragon said to which was pretty common. They'll usually tap into the areas where people would less notice them.
That's right. I did hear that.
They're testing the annealing process, or the
like
annealing.
the one with the one in the neck. I remember reading about that. That's their theory on how that got there, was that they didn't put it far enough into the design element and it sticks out. That's right.
Yeah, during this time in coinage, there was a lot of things that they done, to test, to help catch thieves. We all know the 1875 dot reverse, you know. So, these are probably things that you would normally see today, although I beg to differ. But
oh yeah, Frank said the same thing, testing out the die steel. Yeah. I remember reading of it. Isn't that what they said about that one in the neck on the Indian head?
I always thought that's where the ones where they did the testing was in the denticles. I didn't know they actually did it.
No, I think that I read that about that was supposed to be further into the recesses when they tested that, but they didn't get it far enough, and that's what that's why the tip of that one is there.
Yeah, they will test in any area that appears crowded to them on the working die. So usually, like let's say on a seated Liberty, the drapery area, and that also that kind of like rock pedestal that is on right above the date is another common place where they'll test punch, and of course the denticles as well.
So Sean, did I do good?
That's beautiful.
I think you did pretty fair. You know, I'm not going to give up my poker face on this one because again, the jealousy factor is real.
I know.
I only paid $200 for it.
Not only
I mean, yeah, you. Yep.
Yeah. If you ever get tired of looking at it.
Well, where's Shay? Doesn't he like these two?
Wait a minute. You bought this?
Dude. I bought
this on eBay.
I bought most of mine that I have from Shay.
You bought this from the guy that sells all the Mid-State Morgans and Peace raw?
Shay likes the
that guy?
Yes. $200.
Wow.
Shay likes the
Somebody wasn't paying attention. Let's just say that.
Yeah, how about the seller wasn't paying attention? He cherry picks all his stuff, so apparently he missed this one. You didn't, Mr. Eagle Eye.
Oh, is that Mr. Toner? That's who you bought it from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude.
But he does miss stuff. Don't get me wrong. There are things that he does miss. I've found probably 5 or 6 of them. So nothing like this, though. Nothing like with the rarity factor is this one.
You know what? Everybody misses something. I've cherry-picked some pretty awesome stuff from my Heritage. I've cherry-picked from Great Collections. I've cherry-picked on Northeast Coins website. they had a repunch date 1864 L on ribbon that was like Mint State 62 that I scooped up and flipped.
Sorry.
Hey, look who's back.
I was giving him some applause.
I took the camera outside,
hit it against
smacked
the
it
wall
a couple times with the 12 gauge, threw a hammer at it, and then soldered all the pieces back together and some duct tape, and look what happened.
It worked.
It actually works a lot better.
Yep.
It's like Ken always said, just take it out back, throw it against the shed.
Yep. But I did order a new camera, so I got a new camera coming in.
Awesome.
I don't know how long this one's going to last.
That's so pretty, Adam.
But it just proves that you can cherry. If you get good at varieties, and you look and you train your eye, you can find anything. You can do it. Well, I mean, look at that. That's not easy to pick up, but if you can zoom in and you know where to look, you can catch those little things that cue you into it's this variety, you know. So it does happen.
It does happen.
It happens more often than you believe.
Yeah,
that's for sure. There is scores of undiscovered varieties to be found out there.
Well, that's kind of the, that's kind of what error and variety collectors do. That's like, I mean, it's like an Easter egg kind of all the time. You know, that's one of the fun parts of being an error and variety collector is cherry picking. Because it's a niche, it's a specialty in the hobby. You know, you can collect in many, many different ways. You can be a coin collector, collect what you like, you know, and this is it's a very small specialty area of the hobby, and
it can be profitable. If you
be very profitable,
something for yourself, if you want to collect for your own collection, or if you want to turn some money and need some money, there you go.
But you have to put the work in.
Yep.
There's a lot to learn, and you have to, and it's not, it's not always easy. But that's what we're here for, to help you guys learn.
Yeah. No need to peddle the fake 1992 close AMs anymore.
That's right. And we learn I learn something every single time I do this show, every single time I go into the emails, every single time I pick up a book, I learn something new. It's constant learning. I love it. You can never know everything unless you're Ken Pollard.
That's out in Coin, Iowa.
Coin, Iowa.
I've had a little fun with these coin signs.
No, you're having too much fun with those coin signs.
I just think you'd be really remiss if they don't have an LCS.
I did a 20-mile perimeter around this town looking for coin this way.
And there was actually a sign that was upside down.
That's for you to figure out.
That's what
I knew it.
It's a vice job.
It's a rotated die.
Yeah.
No, I bet Carl got into the tool set and did that.
There is a place in town called the Gold Coin, and I think it's a bar, but it seemed to be all kind of boarded up. My ancestors lived here in Coin, Iowa, so I was familiar with that place already. And Adam was the one that came across the Coin 8 miles that way sign on one of his trips, and I had never thought of it before, that the place that I had done family tree research in was named Coin. So I thought it's been fun.
That's so cool. Should I resend? You can if you want, Mrs. Rahim, but it's probably still in there. We have files where we put emails after they're read, so it's probably still in there. But if you want to resend it, certainly you can. Then I wouldn't have to search for it. That would actually be a lot easier if you don't mind. Yeah, Mom. Oh, it may have actually went into my folder since I was current. So, well, Amanda, then you can probably follow up, because I think that she had a couple other questions on there. Like there was a missing, there were a couple of missing letters in Liberty or something. It's probably in the email. So if you want to follow up on that, Amanda. Of course, we collect the whams.
Oh, yeah. If we can find them.
If they're not trashed.
Whams or cams.
Whams or cams.
I collect the 99s.
Yeah, the 99. I have a 99.
I've never found one.
I have a 99, and I have the proofs.
I have a whole roll of the 92 whams.
I actually have those graded.
92 whams.
I mean, it's the regular design on them, so that's
Wham, cam, lamb, ram, lam, ding dong.
not to confuse anything. You're looking for closed AMs on 92s.
CJ collects new discoveries.
Yeah, CJ's got a bunch of them too.
Yeah. He don't fart around, man. He don't want the old already found stuff. He didn't waste his time on that. I'm so new. Is that good? Of course.
Yeah, because you don't have any bad taste from anybody else giving you wrong information.
That's right. You started off in the right place.
People that are going to teach you right.
Yeah. That's our goal. Our goal is just to make sure that you get, accurate information and have fun. And if we don't know, we have 11 people on the live coin Q&A. If none of the 11 of us know the answer to your question, we have some really amazing experts out there that we have the privilege of being able to pick their brains.
Yes.
So, yeah.
We know people.
We're very fortunate. We are very fortunate. So,
yeah.
Well, I don't know.
How are we doing on emails? We're past 2 hours. Are we done with them? Or?
We are done. We're
Okay.
done.
Well, that's good timing on my part, huh? I didn't have to answer no questions.
Yeah. You're the best host ever.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Works out perfect every week.
Who's hosting next week?
I'm afraid to try.
Anybody, it's up for grabs. Go sign up in the spreadsheet. I don't know. I don't think it's me or Sean.
I could try again.
I think it's Jeff's turn. He hasn't hosted in a while.
No, Jeff's
I get concerned because the past 2 times I've done, I've had lag. I don't know what the deal is with me and StreamYard. I have an awesome internet connection, but
that's awesome, Larry. Listen, Larry, I've watched you and you're doing a great job. So, and if you guys don't know, so it's not that we're not promoting you other guys' channels, because everybody should check everybody out. But I want to give a special little shout out to Larry Powell, because he actually has, how many days now are you without insulin, Larry? He's on a diet and has been controlling his insulin through diet alone. He's lost a bunch of weight and he's doing amazing. And I think it's he's super inspirational. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. And one of these days I'll get that package out to you, Larry. I'm such a slacker. Don't hate me.
Well, I like the fact that he says it takes me a lot longer to search a box now that I'm looking for varieties.
He does a great job. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was Chuck Daughtry. He said someone had posted like, "Oh yeah, it took me like an hour and a half to go through a box of pennies," and he's like, "Really? It takes me like a week to go through a box of pennies." So
happy birthday, Chuck! Yesterday was Chuck's happy late birthday. In case you're lurking out there, happy late birthday, Chuck.
It's taken me a month to go through the 10,000 pennies I got from my father-in-law.
Sunday's my birthday, in case anybody wants to send me a gift. Just saying. No, just kidding.
I have this cool overstrike nickel I'll send you.
Really? Awesome. Yeah, whatever, you Indian giver. Or I'm a whatever.
Wait, what?
No, never mind. I gave it to you. Never mind.
Oh, here you go, Paula.
I don't want any re-gift stuff.
Whatever you sent me, you're getting back.
We're gonna re-gift it.
Oh, you don't want that food processor I've been holding on to for 2 years?
No, but I need. You know what I do need? I need a toaster oven.
Oh, you do? That's funny.
Yeah, because I've been eating a lot of like frozen foods. And Michael.
With that being said, I know a few people, so I'll get on a horn with the old black market and see if we can get you a really nice toaster. You know,
get your air fryer; those are better.
No, I want a toaster.
Oh, yeah, air fryer is pretty cool.
I want a toaster oven, and I want the ice maker that Sean bought his wife. That's like $1,000 or whatever.
Hey, I started cooking steaks on my air fryer.
I'm just kidding, you guys. I don't really celebrate my birthday. My kids are taking me out to dinner. Yeah, that's what I got. See right back there on my wall. Back there from Mr. Carl, and Amanda sent me my amazing BU rolls. So day 138. Yep. See, he's gone 138 days without insulin, just controlling it by diet.
Good job. That's so hard to do.
He's lost 80 pounds.
Wow. Bravo.
Yeah.
Since January. Job. Wow.
I know.
That's good, man.
Back there. PDS. Carl made those for me. And that picture down there, that's all repunchment marks. So now I'm doing one for P and S, but not repunchment marks. I'm going to do the 2017 P for that. Then I'm going to do a bunch of repunchment marks. This is my man cave.
Something just fell off the ceiling on me.
Spider?
Oh, it was a spider.
You know what? I ever check my coffee cup.
It was a snake. I got hair all over my face.
Your cat?
Yes.
My cat does the same damn thing to me.
It's driving me crazy.
I'm like, is it time for you to do your monthly shaving, Paul? Or?
No, it's not PMS. It's PDS. So that could be either Philly, Denver, and San Francisco, or it could be Planchet Die Strike.
But I still think you should get a W also.
You know, I saw somebody, who was it? I can't remember. Oh, Joe Cronins, when he did his whole floor in pennies, and he did PDSW.
Oh,
okay. Hold on, Red.
Hey, Red.
Yes, yeah, we do this every week except for the last week of the month. That's our bye week.
Hey, Red.
Yeah.
Every Monday, 7:30 Central, Mountain, Eastern, Western, whatever time zone I'm in.
Sometimes we have a special guest that will.
I'm in Oklahoma time, so that might be different from your time.
Yeah, we're working on some special guests, I think, still.
That's cow milking time. Anyway.
Hey, Big Red Bullion.
Big Red Bullion. Well, are we done?
I think we're done.
Thanks, Imelda.
We done.
Thanks everybody in chat for coming.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Yeah, thank you.
choosing us to spend your Monday evenings with. We really appreciate every single one of you.
Like,
guys.
share,
More
subscribe.
than you know.
Please.
Yeah.
Dragon's in the chat hanging out.
Take advantage of us. Use it. Send your pictures to our email. Join our Facebook group, Coin Q&A on Facebook.
Just make sure you answer the questions.
Yeah, answer the
don't-
membership questions, please. There's really no pass or fail. It's just it's important. So
It's important for us.
it is. So all
It
right.
took me 3 times to get accepted to the group because I kept answering the questions wrong.
If you don't get accepted, then you just figure it's because you didn't answer the questions and just go back in and do it over again. It's not a big deal. So
See, that's your problem, Eric. You were answering the questions with a question, and that's not how it works.
thanks, Donna. God bless you too, honey.
I tried so hard.
And the answer is not poo emoji.
Didn't you say? Yeah, we already gave the book away, Captain Jigga. You missed it. We
But
gave the book away.
Apparently, everybody already has the book, so it's not a big deal.
Next week we're doing Strike It Rich.
Strike It Rich again.
You know,
Yeah.
we still have a Breen to give away from Amanda.
And then we're our last giveaway for the summer is going to be Labor Day weekend. So right around there, we're giving away a big red.
I have one of those.
Meg Red.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll do a cherry pickers guide at some point if they ever get them in.
Yeah, right.
Amanda has a Breen too, so we need to one of these weeks give that away.
Tell Captain Jigga that he'll have a second chance to win that book if he replays the video.
He'll fall for it.
We're rooting for you, man.
I can't type in here. What's going on?
It's like,
That was
wow.
funny.
Thanks, Carl. I needed that.
That was awesome.
Are you guys talking shit?
Oh! Who was that?
That was my wife.
That was Sean's wife. I love her.
Yeah, we're talking.
We're live.
Blank,
We're
but we're
still
still
live.
live.
She knows we're live.
I know.
Messing with
We are allowed one curse word per video.
And since you didn't use your stuff, you gave it to her.
What was that? Yes.
Okay, now
Are we done now, or we're going to make sure we get demonetized with this?
Sorry, you guys.
Yeah, both of you have to put a silver dollar in a jar.
Test
in a curse
jar.
Yeah.
Sure. It didn't come out of my mouth, so it's not technically cussing.
It didn't come out of my mouth. It came from
It
my
didn't come out of your mouth either, so
it didn't come
it
from my
wasn't
mouth.
either one of us.
Neither one of us.
Neither
All
one
right,
of us.
can we hit end broadcast now?
Yeah.
So I can go?
Yeah.
Say good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, you guys.
Good night, everybody.